too.
Love you more.
Oh. Aww. Love you too.
Strong for hers.
Yeah. Okay.
Jinx, double jinx, triple jinx.
Jinx. No, I got you.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and thanks for joining us again. I know we have a huge influx of new subscribers, so thank you guys for joining us. I definitely look forward to talking to you guys more throughout this process. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for all of the support. You guys have sent in so many encouraging and uplifting comments that it really helped me, at least during just the whole process. Those last videos were kind of, I won't say tough for me to kind of watch over again, but it was definitely a lot for me to take in, and I do want to thank you all for your warm, kind words and your words of like spiritual upliftment. I can't even really verbalize how much it means to me, and it was definitely helpful in a very emotional kind of time period, so I definitely want to acknowledge that. I know I said thank you a lot to you guys individually, but just to reiterate it again, I am really grateful for that. So today's video, we obviously got the results of our sperm analysis done. Yeah.
Ours?
Yes, it's ours. It's our sperm. It's our baby. We are pregnant. It's all together pronouns. Okay. It's ours. It's we. It's ours.
All right.
So, do you want to go ahead and tell them the great news?
Yep. I'm going to cut to the chase and say, so normal sperm count is about 20 million, and my count was 95 million. I keep the number that I keep throwing out there that I'm actually kind of proud of. As weird as that sounds.
Yes.
And then the motility, I guess, which is I'm not exactly sure what the measurement means, but normal is anything greater than 50, and I had 53. And then the morphology, which is normal, they count actually sperm to make sure it looks normal. Normal range is 4 to 14%, and I was at 12%. So looks like everything was went off without a hitch.
Leading up to it, it was a major source of anxiety for me, and we were both concerned that, you know, what if things are not going to go in a more positive direction, because we have been still kind of talking about other options just in the event that things did not go well. So we were talking about potentially donor sperm and other things if, you know, we had male infertility factors. So I think it was like also a relief of not having to worry about that emotional burden as well, of having to navigate that on top of just trying to conceive in general. That's like would add another couple of layers of just, I won't say like stress, but a different type of pressure. So I was definitely excited that we don't have to worry about that. We talked over all of that, and of course it was like a mini celebration in the room.
Like, how did you feel? I know how I felt, but how did you feel when you... Can I get the question out? Jeez.
I knew you were going with it, Joe. Go ahead.
Just because you can read my mind doesn't mean everyone else can read my mind.
So, Jeremy, how did you feel?
I was relieved and actually really excited, because it meant that all my my positive approach turned out to be.
All your optimism.
All my optimism.
All of his optimism
turned
panned
out
out
to be exactly what I had hoped.
Yeah, and he likes to brag now and say that everything is about the fact that he has strong swimmers now. Yep. So
strong swimmers. And lots of swimmers too.
During getting the test done, we met up with the urologist, Dr. Dean, the day after. So he went over all of our results with us. We did discuss steps to just move forward. He asked me just a couple of questions about like my cycle and how things are going and everything. And he thinks that if we are not pregnant by April, that we should start seeking treatment. So the way it works, just at Walter Reed in that particular clinic, is they basically let the patient be completely, for the most part, in the driver's seat. He basically told us, like, if we wanted to start treatments for like an IUI that same day, that he wouldn't be opposed to it. He would be very supportive of it, and we could just get the ball rolling on that immediately. But he's like, I don't think you guys need to go that route, and we also agree that we are not at that point yet where we need to go that route. He recommended that if we are not pregnant by April, that I should go get a workup done and kind of start the process and start the testing of just getting everything done, because he doesn't really think that we should wait too much longer after that to keep trying at it naturally. He gave me a referral for the fertility clinic, and basically Jeremy thought it would be like a better idea to just go ahead and set up that consultation so that we can kind of figure out what exactly goes on in that practice and what we're going to be working with. And I kind of agreed, and he knows that I'm a planner. I love to just plan out how things are going to go, because it gives me mental peace just to know that we have some type of plan set in place. Right now, we are going to continue to try at it naturally, but in the meantime, I do have that consultation set up. I'm actually going to go in February, and I'm pretty sure at the first meeting, they're going to probably give me a pelvic exam, take some blood work, ask a bunch of questions, and we will pretty much go from there. So yeah, for right now, the plan is to keep trying naturally, and if it doesn't happen, then we are going to go at it more aggressively, starting with the IUIs. So I'll start off with asking you, like, how did you feel after everything that happened last month?
I mean, it was I'm not going to say it was an emotional roller coaster, but there was a lot of emotions involved. I mean, at the same time, we were happy. We were a little I'm not going to say turned off, that's not the right word to use, but a little upset and sad at what had potentially been, what could have potentially been. At the same time, we were there for what was potentially shaping up to be a really good news. And I was optimistic that it was going to turn out, at least on the test end, that it was going to turn out positive. And I'm happy that it did, and we're going to go on and keep trying, and hopefully in a couple of months we can report back that we are expecting.
I think during this whole process, we have done a pretty good job of just staying positive. I know you guys have seen me at some lower moments where I have been more emotional, but I don't want it to be confused. Me being emotional and me being vulnerable is not me being weak at all. It's just me being a human being. Like, I am able to still stay strong and still stay positive, and Jeremy will tell you that. Like, it's not like I'm here. I mean, have I really ever cried about anything involving this process?
No.
Like, I really haven't. I've gotten frustrated, but it's not like I'm here bawling my eyes out, curled into a ball, feeling like, oh my gosh, it's never gonna happen. So even though
Self-loathe.
Really?
It's not like you're to self-loathe at all.
No, it's not like me at all.
You should self-loathe more. No, I'm just kidding.
So even though you guys seen those videos and I was emotional and I was very frustrated because I was on that roller coaster, that is like kind of a glimpse into what I was going through at that time, but that's not really a normal thing for me. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not
normal for you to be vulnerable.
That's very true. I don't think it is normal for me to be vulnerable.
Wait, did I say something?
Did you say something? Go ahead. Did you have so much to say?
No, go ahead, you're good.
Like he says, it's not normal necessarily for me to be vulnerable. I think it took me a long time to even be vulnerable to my husband in general. And I'm a very like stubborn and hard person on the outside. Like, I know I'm very nice and very sweet and everything, but when it comes to my emotions, I have grown so accustomed, because of the things that have happened in my lifetime, to stuffing my emotions down and hiding them. So yeah, I'm just trying to be, at the end of the day, I'm trying to be real, and I'm trying to show you guys exactly what we're going through. You might not always like what I'm doing, or like me taking tests, but if that's what I'm doing on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis as part of my journey, then I'm going to show it. We said that we would be pretty much open and as transparent as possible with exception to a few things. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. That's all we really have. That's kind of where we're at with things. This cycle we took, I think, a pretty relaxed approach, as like I needed time to just really process everything, and I needed time after the holidays to kind of be able to talk it out in my own kind of way before just saying like woohoo, hopping right on back on the choo-choo train. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we still kind of go with the flow, and we still time things to hopefully align, but it's not something that like we really focused on this cycle. It was more of like just relish in the fact that we got good news on the sperm analysis, and just be happy that the holidays went off pretty smoothly. It was a rough start to them, but other than that, the holidays went off pretty smoothly. So I think we were really just in the mode of like just being happy and counting our blessings. So we're still very optimistic, yep. Very hopeful, very excited.
On the board?
Choo-choo! So that's all we have for you guys today. So thank you for watching, and we hope you guys have a wonderful week.
Happy New Year!